Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, we got some stuff to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is there is a new maze. So let's go right over there. This is the Hidden Creatures maze. Let's take a look. Alright, so this one, okay, we're going to do that. No, we're not. Okay, so this one is going, it was 13 days, I think. It might have been 14 days. It started yesterday, so I think it's a 14-day total. And, of course, it's about hidden creatures. Not really sure what's going on with the old hidden creatures thing, but, you know, that's what they want to call it. That's fine. All right, so we got some repeat creatures, and we have some new ones. All right, let's start with this fellow over here. Pretty sure he's an old one. I've seen him before. Thunderion. Okay, he's a rare. He's got nature. He's got some thunder going. He's not in any book, so he's off the records there. He's undocumented, right? Okay, so then we have a very good one now. We have Joppers. Okay, it's a she. I discovered that while I was feeding her, and she's Earth and Darkness, of course, and she's female, as you can tell. She's in the female book, page 2. You can look her up. She's documented. Okay, and then we start getting to new ones. We got a new one here. This is Mothman. He's an epic. He's got nature. He's got magic. I don't know what evolution did to him, but I can understand. I don't know why he doesn't have darkness in him. I mean, that's a skull, isn't it? I mean, this is just the definition of evil here. I mean, really. Something is very, very, very wrong. I mean, look, it's evil legions. Why isn't it in darkness? I mean, I don't know. Winged, I can understand. You know, but I mean, there's something wrong going on there. Just saying. Something wrong going on. Okay, and then we have this one, which is kind of a strange type of a name. What's that? Montauk Creature. I mean, I don't know why it's got the creature thing going there. But anyway, he looks quite terrifying, quite frankly. Yes, I'm not really sure what this is. Okay, this faceless hag is the stuff of nightmares. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yep. Can torment her enemies in their sleep. Yeah. I mean, just look at it. Really. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Anyway, this is a legendary. It's darkness. Of course it's darkness. Don't be ridiculous. And, yeah, I mean, that's, hopefully we can get that one. Or maybe something else that isn't nightmare-inducing. Yeah, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. All right, so then we have, of course, this is someone that you know if we've seen any of my battles. For me, this is Isaac. He's very good. Might be a little tricky to get since he's like second from the bottom. So I can definitely tell you he's pretty good. I did a feeding video on him if you're interested in his skills. But he's got a lot of good ones. He's got a group blind. He's got a group give negative random effects to bad guys. He's got a stun, single target stun. I believe he's got a single target stun. So he's pretty good. He's pretty good. So that's not a bad one to get if you need a good natured creature. And of course, then we have this guy. My first thought when I saw him was, is that Marty McFly? Yeah, I mean, that was my first thought. And apparently some of the skills actually reflect that. So anyway, this is another legendary. He is, of course, Darkness. Apparently he ran into the wrong person at the wrong time. And, well, things didn't work out too well. Dudes, this is what lava can do to you! No, I'm just kidding, of course. Anyway, so we have these guys. This is a short kind of a maze. It's kind of a physically short maze to a degree, I guess. Not many creatures there. But it's got some interesting things into it. And I hope that I can get something. Now, obviously, I'm completely writing off getting McBlood there. I guess my target will be that one, the Montauk Creature, since I don't have it. I wouldn't mind getting Mothman, too, because I wouldn't mind a Joffre's upgrade or something like that, too. That wouldn't be so bad. But it's kind of, you got to deal with the keys, don't you? You got to just deal with the keys and get the keys and then move on, just like the last one. But we do have some time to work with it. You know, we have 2 weeks to work with it. I haven't had a chance to look at the discount schedule. I saw somebody in the chat, in the group chat, mention that there was a discount. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, and it was actually the 30%. I don't know if they're going to do that later or they just snuck that in early since it doesn't have that much of an impact because people don't have many coins at that point. But I'll be keeping an eye open for that. Keeping an eye open for that. I'm guessing that if you go to the wiki and you look at it, it's going to say 10% straight down the line. So I haven't looked at the schedule, so I don't know when I'm going to be planning for doing a little run through the maze. We'll see what happens in the future. As you can see, I have 1,175. Another thing to keep an eye open for is hopefully, maybe over the weekend, that coins will appear in dungeons. Maybe even the coin-only dungeon will appear. It's not there today, wasn't there yesterday, so it might show up over the weekend. They have done that. The coin dungeon is usually one day, so if you miss it, it's gone. I wouldn't count on it happening any more than once. That just seems to be the pattern. Either it doesn't happen or it happens once. But they do throw them in with other things like the money, the gems, the food, so just keep an eye open. If I see one on a day I'm doing a video, I will bring it to your attention. All right, so we do have a new event. It's a maze event, and it's going to be going for 2 weeks. All right, so there is another thing, of course. This is now fully open for me. And, of course, I'm going to be going to get... Actually, I'm going to go get my free one right now. Let's go to the shop and get my free one. All right. It turns out what you can do is you can click on it, and it'll tell you what might be in here. You know, what might be in here. In this case, there may be an epic and there may be a rare. I found this very interesting. Let's go over to... Let's do the starter chest for a moment. All right. I find that it's interesting that it's almost self-aware. By this I mean, look at the rares that it is showing. It's like some of the best rares, if not arguably the best rares. Right? And if you look over at the epics, yeah, they chose those epics for a reason, right? Devastating ones, right? And then if you look over at the legendaries, it's like, yeah, you might get one of these, right? And of course, they say there can be runes, and of course, I'm sure we're going to get a chance at an 8 speed. Yeah, I don't think so. But anyway, they say you can get these things and stuff like that. I don't think that the starter chest is something I'm going to do, at least at this point. The reason is because I have a certain number, which means I might be able to buy a creature. So I don't think at this point I'm going to do that. So I'm guessing that that's probably going to be there for a long time. So maybe I'll do it in the future. I just don't think so. What do you think? You think I should do that? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, why don't we just do the free? All right, let's open this up. And I got some ambrosia. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of items. But I did get a relic. We'll talk about that in a second. All right. Another thing they're doing is that they are allowing you to a chance. If you look at the monster wood over here, it's got the little question mark over it. And you can see over the second item on the right side there. I watched a lot of videos. A lot. And I got about 95% of the time 28,000 food. That's just what I got. I had pretty much given up on it, but about an hour before this video, I says, let me just try again. It lures you with the first one saying, hey, you can get a gem. And you usually do get a gem the first time. It's just that every other time I got 28,000 food. Until I actually got a chest. So it got a chest, and I look, where is the chest anyway? I went back there to see if maybe it turned on a new option in the store, like free chest or something, but it wasn't there, and I'm thinking, oh, it's probably in my inventory. So what I did was, I did this, I went into the storage, and then I went to category, and then chest, and then I saw that. Where'd that come from? Okay, I got the video ads chest, but where'd that one come from? Nobody told me it was there. Okay, well, I'm going to open the video ads chest. Okay, is that a relic? Okay, well, I guess I'll know, right? Okay, and then there's this one. It's the same look as the relic one, the one that was like 95 gems in the store. So I'm just going to open this. So you very well might have this in your inventory already. I mean, it didn't tell me it was there. All right, what do we got? Okay, exhausting trap. Okay, I'm getting a couple. I'm getting relics. Okay, can I have another 75 of him? No? Okay, well, I got some relics. I got some relics at least. All right, so let's head on back. Okay, and let's go all the way back. Okay, so now we can go over here. Now, what I didn't say is that previously I had gotten a relic. I didn't install on anybody or anything, but let's just go in and I guess it's here. All right, so the one I got previously was the first one. You can see it's, I guess that's silver. And it's, when wearer dies, heals all allies by a big amount. One use. I mean, if he dies, then it's not really going to get used again, right? I guess maybe if he gets resurrected. There are some who can get resurrected. All right, I can buy that. All right, in order to level up, it seems you actually have to use other ones. But obviously, I don't have enough to actually do that. So let's take a look at another one here now. This one, what is this one? When being hit, if the attacker's stamina is above 75%, removes 20 points. Okay, that's kind of interesting. What about a group attack, though? Oh, it would be only hitting one guy. Unless, of course, your entire team had them. All right, okay. All right, so that's interesting. Not devastating, but you never know. It might mean something in the future, right? Okay, so what about this one? When entering battle, increases a random ally's speed by 50 points. 2 uses. When entering battle. Why is that 2 uses? You only enter battle once. But anyway, that's actually kind of interesting right there. See, that kind of a thing is interesting. Very random, but you never know what that might do. So that's it's only a bronze too. So all right. So what is this one then? When being hit, if the wearer's life is below, and it heals him. Oh, interesting. But that's one use. That one you can understand because it's only going to happen once. All right. And this one, after being hit, if a target is bleeding, removes. If the target is bleeding, removes points from stamina from the affected enemy. I mean, it's only a bronze, and you have to level it up, I guess, right? So. All right, so let's, oh, let me go back in here. Actually, equip. Let's hit equip. I don't know what the deal is with these guys. I don't have any for that type. And I have this one. Which was this again? When being hit, if the attacker's stamina is above 75%, it removes stamina from it. All right, if I equip this... All right, you know what? Let's not put it on bones. Let's not put this on bones. Let's select the monster. Do I have anything for Tara? Select monster? Double click? Or back? Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, what is this one? This is after being hit if the target is bleeding. You'd only want that on a creature that can actually apply bleeding, I think, right? What about this one? This one, she doesn't have anything. All right. Otherwise, I don't really see the purpose of it. Otherwise, you'd have to group with somebody, since there are only 2. You know, so, oh, okay, I usually did. Let me think. Let's go to, can I do a search for darkness? All right. What about, do I have anything for Simon? Let's go back. The going back thing is a little weird. I would have preferred, you know, something on the screen saying selected or something like that, and then it goes back to the screen. Yeah, same thing. This one is for the bleeding. I don't think that would work too well on him, and he doesn't have anything for that. All right. What about select monster? It might be that I end up just... okay, these are different. These are different. All right. Do you have anything? You do. All right. What is this? Yeah, actually, that kind of works for her, doesn't it? Because whether it gives it to Tara or Simon... Actually, if it gives it to Simon, that's a disaster, isn't it? But you know what? Why not? Just give it to her. Okay. So, now, if I were to remove it... Money. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be like the same thing with the other ones, right? Where it's money unless it's a high-level one, in which case it'll cost gems. All right, and she doesn't have any. All right, so I have 1 relic equipped. I have 1 relic equipped on my teams. So I'm guessing the bronze ones will be mostly for leveling up the other ones once you get a bunch of them. So you can get them. It's just, you know, the monster wood. It just takes a very long time. It really does. And if you might want to check to see if you have that that chest sitting in your inventory. Now, there are people, apparently not everybody has access to the relics. Now, I'm a little confused about this. I had to update the application on my iPad in order to get it. It wasn't there before. The Android platform that I use, you know, the emulator, that automatically updated it. But I'm not sure. Some people are saying that some didn't get it yet. They're only rolling out to some users. I don't know the answer to that. If you have updated and you don't have it yet, perhaps that's true. If you haven't updated yet, you're absolutely not going to have it. And the update, I think, was actually yesterday. So if you don't have it and you haven't updated, those two things might coincide with each other. Just saying. Okay, so anyway, that we're talked about that stuff. There is something else that, we're going to be talking about, but we'll talk about that after we handle other stuff, right? So, as you can see, I have -1 attacks, so I cannot attack in the war. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on. They just broke that, didn't they? So anyway, let's go into the war. I don't think it's going too well. We won the last war. We won pretty well in the last war. But this one, they're kind of strong, and they're attacking a lot, and we're not. So that's a bad combination. You know, they're attacking a lot, we're not. Yeah, usually you're losing when that happens. So anyway, we have that combination again at the top, water, fire, and epic. It worked pretty good for me this morning. So let's see if we can get that going again. We have the 25-man island. We did have somebody leave, but I got a replacement, and we shouldn't have any problems. Yes, you're wondering, wait a minute, you had 30. Right, yeah, and then someone left a couple of hours before saying, oh, I'm leaving you time to get a replacement. No, that does not leave you time to get a replacement. You know, I get aggravated whenever I see that. That's just a personal piece. I've said it many times. If you want to mess with your team and basically be evil to them, then leave little term before a war. If you want to be a good guy, leave after the war starts. That gives them enough time to actually get a replacement. So, yeah, a name on the list. So, anyway, let's see what we got here. That would probably be a problem. But you know what? At this point, it doesn't really matter. All right, this is the team that I went with, and it was very successful. I think we might be all right. We are getting some support from her. I got to give her a name, don't I? I got to give her a name. So maybe I'll call her Chi-Chi. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go. Okay, we're going first, which is good. That little pause that they added in is just scaring me, you know? Okay, as long as we don't get any specials. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Okay, everybody, burn! Oh, he had to leave quickly. All right, and charge. And let's see. Be water. Be water. In my best Bruce voice. Okay, and well, this is going to be very shocking for you. And I'm going to get another turn when it's done. And I'm surprised that her special skill didn't pop. It did it again this morning. I used a big one. Why not? If she was a legendary, she'd be devastating. Just saying. Really. She'd be on my first team, probably. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. So let's see what we can do. We got something for Jack now, right? But unfortunately, I see a lot of 5s over there. That could be kind of ugly. Yeah, obviously this team is very strong. Very strong. She's 110, though. So that's going to be factoring the... No, absolutely not. 10s. Let's throw a team together and see what we got. All right, change team. And this one is going to be Jack, of course. In the fire department, we're going with Bones. I think I got some guys here, got some good speed. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Oh, actually, you know what? I wanted to do Aiden. Aiden is just really good support. You know, I really like using him in war. He's also 100, which helps. I think Jack's gonna get this. I think Jack's... There is a 5 up there, but we got a 5 too, so... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Alright, so let's think about this now. Unfortunately, you got 2 hardenings down here, and he is immune to freeze up there. I'm seeing, should I possibly depend on bones to kill him? Now, he's got a lot of health up there. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to gamble. I'm going to do Glacial Snowstorm, and I'm going to target the Nautilus. I'm hoping that the other 2 do not resist the freeze. That was a successful gamble. Okay, and actually, I'm going to just set you guys on fire, because I think that's a good thing to do. Uh-oh, missed. Alright, let's think about this. See, I have a problem with him up here. Heat Cascade. I'm thinking of taking his stamina away from him again, but maybe I should just do that, or maybe I should just buff. What do we got going here? Yeah, that she's gonna go though. She's gonna go. I'm dependent on Jack to actually. What has he got? It's stamina regeneration. He doesn't add accuracy. He doesn't add accuracy. Okay, I'm going to take General Thetti's half of her stamina away. So I don't want stamina devourers. That's the thing. All right, now we're going to get attacked by... oh no, he's pretty far down the line, isn't he? All right, we're going to do another freeze and hope... Okay, we didn't get Dartmouth. We did not get Dartmouth. And Aiden has left the room. All right, let's see. I'm going to do the boost. I'm going to do boost. Teddy's doesn't have enough for stamina devours. Doesn't matter. That's not going to kill anyone. Nope. All right. Boom. And they're all dead. Okay, we did lose one there. We did lose one there. Alright, we did lose one. And I'm pretty sure we've lost this war. Just saying. I'm pretty sure it's going to take a miracle at this point. Including the other team losing all of their internet connections, you know? I do have my people working on that, but I don't think it's quite going to work. So, yeah, I think we're going to lose this war. We did win the last one, but so we did break that terrible chain we were in there. But, alright, so that's that. So let's go into some multiplayer. Alright, you can see that it's kind of dropping there a bit, but I did put in a new team. So they haven't been beaten since then, so I think I've stabilized right now. So the common team did do its job, ensuring me that I will not be going near Gold 1 until I want to. Alright, so let's begin. Team number 1 was suggested by Epic Chipmunk. And Epic Chipmunk wanted to see... We're starting with... Where is he? Stan and Melvin in the second spot. That just happened to work out that way. And finally, someone who I did update the ruins of. Where is he? He's Twig. Okay. Yes, I know. I do have to do the other dude. I will do that eventually. All right. So let's see what we have here now. I got Melvin here, right? Up the middle. I really don't want to do that. I don't want to do Tamarian either. All right, I'm going to do the one on the right, and we'll see how that works out. Okay, somebody did not set their defense. Nope, they did not set their defense. Nope, 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 nope. And why don't we do this? Okay. And fire! Considering they're all water, that's very effective. That was actually very nice of you. Oh, you put a shield on yourself. Okay. That's not good. Let's think. They're both frozen. Do I want to... I mean, he's not even there. I think we should just have him take a round off, frankly. There's no reason for Melvin to do anything. All right, and why don't we come back with this one? Yeah, the Lord of Atlantis has got a lot of health. And boy, they're just weak to everything now, aren't they? Okay, will you stop missing him? Okay, actually, you did a bunch of missing there. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? Okay, the Varuna is frozen. The Lord of Atlantis is not, but he's not going for a little while. How about we get you on our side over there? What do you think about that, big guy, huh? All right, and you were frozen and you're poisoned. These are good combinations. Unfortunately, you're dead. I didn't see... I thought your shield was going to protect you. I was wrong. All right, what do we got here? Heals allies. Okay, we don't have any negative effects. Applies damage reduction. Sure, why don't we just do that? Okay, now that could hurt Stan a lot. Yeah, like in Dead. Wow! Wow, that was amazing, dude. Seriously. Okay, I don't think we have to worry about the Varuna. I believe that he is dead. So why don't we put him to sleep for a moment, and we'll figure out what we're going to do about him. All right, you need to charge. You need to Trojan mouse and take this guy over here for a while, huh? Melvin, he always has a solution. He figures it out. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have done that time, right? All right, and well, you know what? We're not going to do anything else. There's no reason to. All right, so why don't we reapply this? Okay, that's right. Water was one of the things I made you weak to, wasn't it? Okay, and we got some coins. This is good. This is very good. Okay, so that one, it didn't work out too well for Stan. But we won, and he was part of a winning team. All right. All right, so let's go with team number 2. Team number 2 was suggested by Michael A. And Michael wanted to see, let's see, where is... Oh. Nope, wrong one. I got him mixed up. I got him mixed up. Yes, I did. Monkey! That was it. Okay, so, and then we're going with, where is... Okay, then we're going with our... In the role of denial, we have Jack. And then finally, in the role of damage, not who you think it is, it's going to be Dynamo. Alright, so let's see what we can find here. I see 2 necromans. I see 2 of those dudes. Yeah, I call them necromans. I don't know who he is. I'm thinking we do the one on the left, just because I don't want to... I certainly don't want to deal with him and Montezuma. So, let's just do this one over here. Okay, there's frightening amounts of speed on that White Walker. I just don't know how we're ever going to overcome it. Somehow we'll figure out a way. Okay, none of them are susceptible to freeze. Who do I really, really not want going? If I had to pick one, it would definitely be the dude in the front. Because I have a feeling that he's going to kill somebody when he hits them. Okay, so what do you got? Massive damage. Actually, do you have thunder? Okay, so I wouldn't mind getting rid of the... actually, the two guys here I wouldn't mind getting rid of. Let me see. He's going next. That's very... I'm going to look at that one. Yeah, we'll do that one. I'm going to target the Varuna. Alright, and what do you have for me now? Rising and hangry demo, target can't attack for next 2 turns. Let me think about that. That's a mega stun. Anyway, that's the all odds are immune to stun. He might try to stun us. No, he's a freezer. He'd stun with the hit. May apply 100% magic reduction. Immune to daze. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a mega stun on the dude in the front. Actually, he could freeze us. Alright, we got a lot of time to deal with him. I'm gonna do this, because we do have the possibility of getting frozen up there, you know? Alright, let's just do freezing again. Okay, good. We don't have to worry about it for a while. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's do that. Deals very heavy water damage to all enemies, removes 50% of stamina from all targets, gains 50% of stamina. Okay, White Walker is gone. The other guys are very nearly gone. Alright, if I do this one, that kills him. What about the spreading one? Alright, I'm going to do massive damage to the guy in the front and hope the residual damage maybe finishes the other guy off? Yes, it did. Teamwork! Teamwork. Alright. Team number 2 is successful. And the spin is... another rune. Alright. Alright, and in we go. And our final team for today was suggested by Dalton Larson. And Dalton wanted to see... let's see what... where is she? It's a she, of course. It's Bella. Very, very she. And then we're going with somebody who has a lot of conflict this month. Really, he's very conflicted. And this is Clem. And finally, we have another lady who is on the metal side. And this, of course, is Raven. Yes, we don't really have a lot of speed here, so we need that special team. I'm not seeing that special team. I'm seeing a lot of pain. Well, up the middle is absolutely not even open to consideration. The other one, there's a goat there, so we can't do that. I think I'm going to do a refresh and hope that we can get lucky, because I see 2 avenues of denial on the other side that could end up being very bad. So we're going to do a quick refresh, and maybe we get lucky? We might have gotten lucky. We might very well. I see something on the left that doesn't seem to have denial. Direct denial here. So we may very well have gotten lucky. Yeah, the other side, no. Oh, you already got him in there. Okay. I got to feed him up. Now, actually, I got to get him on the hatchery, though. I got him in the hatchery first. As soon as the witch that's in there is out, I'll put him in. Yeah, that breeding event really backed up my hatchery. All right, so let's just do this one. Hopefully they're all, like, really slow. Well, I mean, okay, another instance of somebody did not set their defense. But this pixel line could be a problem. The pixel line could be a problem. Let's see if he is. Okay, that was just rude. So why don't we just return it? Actually, let me think for a second. He's immune to stun. We're just going to go right after them. All right, we're just going to go right after them. Sunburn all? Yeah, sunburn all. That's an idea. Okay. Okay, you missed the Mewtwo. All right, the other guy resisted it. All right, so let's think. Let's see if he can get... Not going to stun the guy in the front. Not going to stun the guy in the front. But maybe the other two? All right, he got the other two. Turkey Justice. Corrupt Retribution applies... Okay, so this is going to get bleeding going. So I'd like to get some bleeding going. Our enemies should bleed. Okay, what is with this dude up here in the resistance? Yeah, these two here just don't really want to play ball. The Pixel line seems to want to play ball. Okay, will you lay off? Will you stop hitting on Raven? Really? It's not going to work? Okay, feel the hit tonight. Who's all positive? Okay, that's just going to do a goodly amount of damage, so we're just going to do that. And he had to leave suddenly. All right, let's think. He's not hit, so I don't have to do that. He's got a... Yeah, we'll do that one. Guy in the top. Okay, and Divine Judgment deals very heavy, activates all cooldowns. Moderate special damage to all enemies, applies Sunburn. Alright, why don't we try that? Because they didn't seem to like it when Bella did it. Okay, the Mewtwo has been burned. Okay. No. A whole new hit. And he's dead. Alrighty. 3 for 3. It's a good thing my common team did the job for me. And some money. Alrighty. Now, there's one more thing I want to squeeze in here. We're running kind of late, but we got a lot of things to cover today. There is, of course, a monster. Yes, that's really kind of scary looking. And you know what? If I had $299, I would actually consider purchasing him. Apparently, he's a very heavy hitter. He's got a 100% life drain. And he's very tanky, apparently, or something like that. Even though he is supposedly an attacker. So, he's in a dungeon. And you know what? There's a statue involved. Where is he? There's a statue involved. One that I won't put up until they put another lady's statue out. I'm on strike regarding that. But I want the statue. And let me see. What team should we put in to deal with this? I don't know. I think that's probably going to be it. There's no reason to drag this out. We just need to kill him and move on. I don't have to actually see his skills unless, of course, he wants to use them on his friends. So, let's see. They got some team strengths going. Immune to nightmares, immune to possession, immune to freeze, immune to instant death, attuned, immune to poison, immune to burning. Okay, so there was no stun there. Was there? Yeah, there was a freeze there, right? Yeah, there was a freeze there. Okay. It's also not immune to Hackster. So he's in a lot of trouble. Now these actually are immune to Equalize. Why they're immune to Equalize? I'm not actually sure why. These are immune to Stun. So I'm not really sure why. You know, they only got 71. I don't know what he's got. See, again, they got the formatting down. There could be 2 more digits there for all I know. So I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going with the specialists. The specialists will handle this. Okay, so he's got 1 million. Oh, oh Melvin, you. At least let the other guys have some fun. All right. Hey, look, they're not immune to that. Now, okay, well, obviously we're gonna do an Equalize right up here. He has 1 million health. He no longer has 1 million health. You know, you can kill him in the middle if you want. Okay, so he hit himself to drain health. Okay, so all right. Well, you know what? I think he's about to leave the room here. Yeah, the one thing I don't want him doing is hitting and getting a 100% life drain on one of his own friends. That just complicates things. Melvin doesn't have to do anything. Just observe and examine his handiwork. Let me think. Cooldowns deactivate. Melvin just sits back and has himself a nice cool drink. Hey, look, he's got Hellfire back. So technically speaking, you know, Simon got to kill all of them. But let's face it, whose win was that? The specialists. Okay. And you got the statue, which will sit in inventory probably forever until they start doing the statues for the ladies again. They have made it very clear that they don't want any more statues up until they get some too. They were very scary about it too. Alright, so anyway, we got new stuff. We got a new maze. You got chests in Monster Wood. Good luck with the RNG on that one. And you might want to check your inventory to see if you have a release chest. Yes, I said there was no... I was like, whoa, what is that? Okay, sure, I'll take it. Free stuff. And, yeah, and they got a new guy there. They got a new guy in there. If I actually didn't want to see what he could do, because he'd probably be using all my guys. As I said, they have 100% life drain and, you know, big attacker, hits hard, that kind of thing. But I don't have enough gems for that, so I'm not going to go look him up. So, in the future, you know, who knows? Who knows? So, anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!